Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to another episode of the Paranormativity Show. So, it seems that we've yet to be killed by aliens, so I'm hoping that we're in the clear for the invasion and it's not going to end up happening. I hope. Anyway, for today's guest, we have a vampire. If you'd like to introduce yourself, good sir.
Yes, my name is Ezekiel Madden, and I am, as you said, a vampire.
Wow. Well, improving upon the previous episode, I actually have some questions already written for you this time. Go me! So, to start off with, how old are you?
Well, bodily I'm about 30, that's when I was turned, but in general I'm 240 years old.
Oh, that's old.
Well, there was no need to say it like that. Don't be surprised. I am immortal after all.
Oh, right, that was actually another thing I wanted to ask you about.
Oh?
So, I'm sure you're aware of all the supposed information there is about vampires that's out there, including your weaknesses. So, I was wondering if all that stuff about steaks and holy water and garlic is actually true.
Well, it is true that I am unable to step onto consecrated ground, and anything blessed or holy can create somewhat of a first-degree burn on my skin. Sunlight as well can be incredibly harmful and occasionally fatal. I am thankful that you were able to change your schedule and invite me here at night.
Absolutely. I'm happy to accommodate.
As for steaks and beheadings, well, who wouldn't that kill? I'm sure there are ways of surviving, but it would be a bitch to heal. So we often just find it easier to die than attempt to repair after a wound like that.
Interesting. And the garlic thing?
The garlic thing?
Yeah, the whole vampires hate garlic, you know.
Ah, right. Well, that's more so that vampires have a heightened sense of smell. And while certain foul odors are bearable, garlic is honestly dreadful for most of us, including myself, so we tend to avoid it. The flowers do also have some religious significance, which ties back into the aforementioned avoidance of anything holy.
I didn't know that. Now, my next question, if you wouldn't mind sharing, how exactly did you become a vampire?
Prostitute.
Right. Yeah, we don't have to get into details.
I'm not afraid to say it. It was a prostitute who turned me. Really, back in the day, of course, and everyone did it, for fuck's sake. I mean, put me off women for a bit, though. I'd say these days I go for variety, if you get what I mean.
Oh, okay.
What's that look? Oh, God, I'm on a podcast with a homophobe.
No. I'm, trans. I'm a queer person. I love my fellow queers. No.
I was joking.
Oh. Bit of an odd sense of humour.
But most of my jokes are centuries out of date to you. Sorry if my modern humour isn't quite up to par for you.
Right. Sorry.
Quite all right, dear boy.
So, my next question is about what vampires are probably most well known for. Blood. I was wondering if different blood types have different tastes.
Well, blood types, not so much. But the life a person lives dictates how their blood tastes. If, say, they were kind, gave to charity, what so have you, it will have a slightly sweeter flavour. However, if they're a real nasty piece of work, kicked puppies, made children cry, it'll be a lot more sour. So I do try to avoid those people. I've heard that golden blood has a distinct taste. I've yet to experience it yet.
Huh. Well, I'll bear that in mind.
Why? Planning on being eaten at some point, young man?
Not particularly, no.
I'll bear that in mind.
Moving on, I actually had some questions about your immortal life.
Do go on.
Well, you must have witnessed a lot in your lifetime. Were you around for, say, the French Revolution?
I believe I was 4.
Oh. What about World War One?
I don't know, I was in Switzerland.
Right. World War Two?
Sweden, that time.
Oh, so you travel a lot then?
Used to, when it was easier and the borders were a lot more open. I think I've mostly just been in England or Scotland since the 50s, though.
Oh, so you must have witnessed sort of IRA and the war for Irish independence and stuff, right?
Oh, God, I avoided that like the plague. Didn't own a car, not risking that, certainly. Just sort of stayed away from all the action. I went to nightclubs mostly, but left the second there was even a hint of trouble. I'm a bit of a coward.
Right. Well, what were the nightclubs like then?
Not as good as they are now. I did enjoy them quite a bit in the 80s when the goth scene emerged. Helped me blend in a bit more.
Yeah, I see it. I suppose the stereotype of vampires being all goth must not be that far off, right?
Well, there are a lot of sort of traditions among us, mostly etiquette and dress. However, there are more things on the sensual side as well as just dressing black.
We don't have to talk about that.
You're trying to lie to a mind reader.
Well, I mean, I try to keep the podcast, PG.
Ah, yes. My apologies then.
So, moving on, what are the more family-friendly traditions you were talking about?
Well, the whole idea about needing to be invited in is a bit of a half-truth. We prefer, traditionally, to just be polite, honestly. However, there's not exactly any supernatural force binding us. I could go through someone's window if I wanted. Done it before.
Oh, okay. So, was there perhaps any other information about vampires you wanted to give our listeners to dispel any misinformation?
Indeed, I thought best to tell you about my powers.
Oh, go ahead. That sounds very interesting.
Well, I am of the variety that is a telepath. Though reading a person's mind can have some adverse effects on them. That's a little irony to my surname.
Oh yeah, it's Madden. Like I grow Madden. That's a reference. Get it?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, the only real drawback of this power is that I need eye contact in order to use it. That and the fact that I can make someone go insane. But I've yet to be able to read you, since I've noticed you tend to avoid eye contact.
Yeah.
Well, I also just wanted to mention that I've noticed a lovely necklace you got there with an aura to it. Where did you get it?
Oh, well, back when I was doing my sort of paranormal investigation stuff, we went into this abandoned antiques shop to see if there were any ghosts or anything. I happened to see this just lying on a shelf, and I think I heard it whispering my name. Anyway, yeah, when no one was looking and there was no cameras or anything, I just grabbed it, and I've had it ever since.
Oh, that definitely sounds cursed.
Nah, it's fine. It's just got character.
You should get rid of that.
I can't.
You really should.
No, I mean, I literally can't. Anytime I try and take it off, I think I black out and end up with it on me again.
Oh.
Yeah. And I always gotta have it on the outside of my clothes because if there's nothing separating it from my skin, then it tries to fuse with my body.
Good lord, I can send that to my familiar if you want.
No, it's fine.
If you say so, but he's really good with the...
No. No, it's fine. Ooh, is the sun coming up there a bit?
Oh, so it is. The sky is getting a tad lighter.
Yeah.
In such a case, I suppose I should be taking my leave.
Maybe, yeah.
One quick thing before I go.
Yeah?
Have you ever considered becoming a vampire yourself?
Huh?
Well, you seem like such a smart boy. Immortality would suit you well. So much time for studying.
I think I'm good.
Well, I'll leave you my number. If you ever change your mind, simply give me a call.
Cool. Thanks.
Of course. Well, this is my goodbye.
Yeah, bye. Well, this has been episode 2 of the Paranormativity Show. Thank you for listening, and I hope you join me for the next one. Yeah.